You know what? So I'm kind of sort of feeling it. I'm kind of sort of feeling doing some more recording. I know, right? Craziness is what you are experiencing. So I did a little bit of the grindy work. I believe we left off last time. As you can see, I cleared up all of the extra slabs and made sure everything was lit up nicely. I went to a 3 sapling by 3 sapling setup and got most of that done. I got a couple more wooden barrels, and I got this oak crucible. All right, now an oak crucible, pretty straightforward, is just some oak with a slab. And what you can do is you can put in saplings in there, and then you'll actually make water out of it. So instead of having to wait for rain or something like that, you can get water via this. All right. It works pretty darn solid. I would actually like to take advantage of this right now while we're here together because, well, I didn't need that there. It's fine. It's fine. Our goal is definitely to get a crucible today. I really want to get a crucible and some of our lava and whatnot going, but that's going to take a bit of time. But there you go. We're kind of prepared. We can do the infinite water source as soon as we get a bucket. Now, to get a bucket, we need to get the cobblestone, which we have a ton of, and I've also got a lot of other stuff up here that we can use to our advantage here pretty soon. A couple quick notes. Wood chippings, which is using a hammer against a log, once you feel like you have enough wood, is a great way to get some extras for the dust. Silkworms work fantastically as well. Using wooden shears, stone shears, crooks, you name it, all work fantastic overall. But for right now, what I want to do is I want to try and get ourselves a little bit of stuff here. Nothing too crazy. We're just going to do a little 3 by 3 by 3, and we're going to hammer it, just like so. Oh, and our hammer ran out. Okay. That's all right. There we go. And good. All right, so that gives us some gravel. Now, gravel, let's just find it here. In a sieve. So we have a string mesh. So you have to ignore the other meshes here. But we have a string mesh, and that's going to give us a chance of gold, iron, good chance of iron, copper, aluminum, lead, silver, nickel, and flint itself. All right? So I definitely want to... I definitely want to get some iron. Now, one of the coolest things with the new Ex Nihilo Adsencio is if you have sieves beside one another, and I believe it's up to a 5 by 5 square, you can sieve 3 things at one time. Or if you have a 5 by 5, obviously a lot more at one time. I got nothing but 1 flint. We got 1 copper. Oh my lord, this is going to take forever. We literally got nothing. Okay. This is not good. This is not good. There we go. We got some stuff. All right, nickel and some iron. Now the iron ore becomes an iron ore chunk. The iron ore chunk, you can obviously craft it back into the pieces, but we already have the pieces, right? So we get the iron ore chunk, and then the iron ore chunk, now this is different. This is the part where you just smelt it down. Now, obviously, if you have a crucible, you get 2 for it. Crusher, any type of crushing type device, you get 2 out of the 1. But you don't have to make it back into a square, which is kind of cool, if you ask me. But let's see if we can't... Okay, we got another one. That's good. I really want... I want enough here. I don't think I'm going to get enough. I really don't want to sieve more dirt. Oh, God. All right. Well, it is what it is. What can you do, right? In the meantime, let's do something else. Okay? Let's do something else. Let's jump down into some Tinker's Construct. All right? So we're going to get the stencil table. We're going to get the tool station. Good. What else do we need? I believe it's a chunk of wood and a chest, right? Chest, boom. That's the part builder. And boop-a-doo. The chest underneath is going to give us the pattern chest. Very good. So a little bit of a tinker setup. We're going to be a little crammed at the moment, but it's going to be worth it in the end. So we're just going to slap down a stencil table. We're going to slap down the part builder. I'm going to put the pattern chest just off the backside, like so, and the tool station, just like that. Excellent. So now we have the full kind of setup. There's one last thing that you need to make it really stand out and make it an awesome system, and that is a crafting table. Now it gives you the ability to cycle through all the different things that you want to do. Alright, so you can click on any of these and cycle through accordingly. First things first, I think I want to get a hatchet. Yeah, I think we want to do that. So we're going to need a tool rod and the axe head pattern. So the axe head, we should be able to make stone out of. It does require 2, so we can just do stone, or I could do some flint. I think I'm just going to do stone, though. I think stone's the better way to go here. And 1 piece of wood. Then we head on over to the tool station. It also requires a binding. Alright, so let's get a binding quickly. Very good. We'll put that away. And we'll select the binding out of here. And again, that's another piece of wood to really kind of complete this task. So we're going to go to our hatchet. We're going to make 1 hatchet. I know, right? So original. There you go. We got a hatchet. All right. Now this is basically a nice little tool that will level up as we go. That's the main reason why I wanted to build it. I also would like to get a pickaxe. I'd like to get a shovel, and we should probably get some sort of a sword as well, or attacking weapon. So let's get a few of these. I believe the shovel also requires a binding now. It does. Okay, so 2 bindings. Good. We're going to need 2 tool rods. Very nice. And we're going to need the pickaxe head. We're going to need 4 stone just to kind of complete this all up. Excellent. So we can do our pickaxe first. And beautiful. Alright, and of course we're going to name it pickaxe, because why would we do anything else? There we go, we got a pickaxe. And the next step is the shovel. Oh no, that's right. Okay, and we're going to name that the shovel. I know, we're so creative. GG indeed. GG. Alright, so these are basically going to assist me with actually harvesting down this wood. Now, I'm still basically just using the old crook here to get as much stuff as possible. But this will help dramatically increase the rate at which we can chop down these trees, which is going to be very, very useful. Especially, I mean, I'm still using vein miner and everything, but it's just, you harvest it that much faster, right? And at the same time, because of the way the new Tinker's Construct is, these new tools continue to level. As you can see, we got 45 experience there. They'll continue to level and work with us throughout the entire time. So we can use that to our advantage of basically, you know what? We can use this tool forever. We can also upgrade it. We can do all the things that we want to make this tool eventually the tool of our dreams, alright? So definitely worth it to look into that and get things going with the tools and all that jazz. Now, I did not get nearly enough wood or anything. By the way, middle mouse button will auto do that. Will auto sort all the things, just saying. Yeah, so I didn't get enough stuff to really progress on with anything, which is kind of sad. Now, I want to see something quickly. We still have the hammer, so let's just do that. We got cobble and all that jazz. I want to just take a look and see what we're looking at for the sieving and the odds. So we have a chance of 1 and a 20% chance of getting iron. All right, that's okay. It's okay. So 20% chance of iron and an 18% chance of flint. Now, if we get the flint stiffened mesh, we now have a 22% chance of iron. All the other chances go up a little bit, so that's good to know. And we lose flint. Okay, so we don't get flint at that stage, but then we get coal and lapis. Once we go up to the iron, we get the coal, the lapis, a little bit more. Again, a little bit more on the primary metals. So that's interesting. You lose copper, and you lose aluminum, and you lose... Oh, yeah, there's no tin. That's right. And then if you go diamond, better chance of gold, diamond, emeralds, lapis, and coal. Okay. So, we actually have a pretty decent chance here. Now, when it comes to the mesh, to get to the flint one, we need 4 pieces of flint. So either way, we're going to have to do quite a bit of harvesting here, of gravel, cobble, you name it, to get things going. So no matter what, we're kind of stuck doing this, right? There's not really a better way around it. And that sounded terrible. We did get 1 aluminium. I guess it is aluminium. That's fine. But we are also going to need to get a lot more of the cobble itself. And this is all just to get a bucket. Yeah, the bucket. I think there is clay buckets. There is. Okay. So getting clay is the thing. I don't think we can do this. I haven't tried. Let's give it a quick try here. Okay, so if we hammer this guy down, that is gravel. We're going to go to the sand, and now we're going to go to the dust. Can we add this to here? Oh my, you can. Oh, I didn't know that. All right. Well, we are in business then. Never mind. Let's get ourselves a clay bucket. Excellent. Was that clay shears I saw? Unfired clay shears? What do those have for a usage? I have no clue. All right. So there we go. We have a clay bucket. Excellent. Now we did use up our water, so let's get a little bit more of that going. Very good. A few more saplings in there. And that should allow us to at least transfer the water over to here. We'll do that again, and then we'll get an infinite water source, which will be perfect. Exactly what we need. Once we have the infinite water source, we can really go crazy and make a decent amount of clay. Now, I only need a few to begin with here, because we're only talking getting 1 crucible, right? So once we get the 1 crucible, we should be good to go across the board. Just need that 1. So I'm going to go infinite water source first. That will definitely be the way. In the meantime, we might as well torque some trees, get that going. We have quite a bit of food at this point, so food is not an issue at this point in time. So I think from here, we are basically in the process of progression. So we're going to get that. We're going to get our crucible, and then we should be pretty good to go. So let's just get a little bit more of those. A few more crooks. I'm going to use the crooks a little bit here, not only for the additional saplings, which are going to be helpful, but also for the silkworms and the apples, right? I mean, we're basically using apples at the moment as our food source, so that's good. Also, I'm going to break these down with wood chippings, because we're going to need a lot, and I mean a lot, of of dirt here. So I definitely want to get that done as well. Okay, good. Used up that hammer. Excellent. Let's go crazy here, and let's get all the stuff. So everything seems to be going pretty good. We're getting some things done, or at least I believe we are. I hope you guys believe that too. We do have to go up a little bit. We got a big old giant stickler here. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. All right, good. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's all going to decay over time. Perfect. All right, so our water should be done by now. I'm pretty sure. We should be able to go on over there and harvest that and get things going there. Of course, replanting. Always need lots of wood, so it's going to be very helpful. All right, so we should have our first bit of water. Excellent. Good. Give me that little torchy guy there. Beautiful. And we'll just do this. Excellent. Good. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do some more dirt here as well. That's the priority of our tools. We could definitely work on a bit of a farming area or something like that. I haven't officially decided what I want to do with my overall setup. You know, with the overall base and the ideas and all that type of stuff. So I might have to keep thinking on that side of things and see what we need to do. I am going to need a lot more dust. All right. And I'll explain to you why in just a moment here. We will need another hammer, which requires two of these pieces of wood. Good. Good. Sticks become hammer. Good. All right. And we'll hammer these down. And we want to get these all the way down to the dust level. Even though I haven't gotten enough of the iron yet, we're kind of trying to push through here a little bit and get things going. So boom. All right. That should give us the dust. Good. So we have 14. Now we do not want to lose 2 of them. We need 2 no matter what. We'll get a whole bunch of dirt and carry on. We're doing good. We're progressing. We're doing things. We are owning the Sky Factory 3 at the moment. We are only like an hour in, but it's fine. We're owning it. It's becoming ours. It's our very own. All right. So I'm going to be very cautious here to not waste our dust. Just by going into the offhand like that. All right. Now we do also get a chance of iron from doing this. All right. So right there, the sieve with the string, we have 20% chance of bone, 20% chance of iron, right? And about the same chances across the board of doing gravel. So I probably should have just done gravel. Probably should have just done dust in the first place and not even worried about some of the other stuff. All right, we have 1 piece of bone meal. That is not going to be enough. All right, so that is done. So that should be good then. We should be able to get our clay. Sweet. All right, let's get our clay going. I'm going to put this oak crucible because we can use that for our clay production right next to our infinite water source here, so that we can get our clay very easily that we require for this crucible. There we go. Boom and boom. All right, we have our 9. Good. That's the first step. We are now at the first step is completed. We have infinite water. That is the first step. The next step is to get this crucible. Now, to get the crucible, we need 7 bone meal. If memory serves me correctly. We need 7 bone meal. We've gotten 1 so far. So not really the best of starts, to say the least. We have no other bone meal in here. We'll put our clay bucket away. We don't need it at the moment. And yeah. We need a whole bunch of dirt. And we're going to need to sieve all of this dirt. So I'm going to go on a little bit of a sieving here. We're just going to sieve up this entire stack of dirt because that's going to be very helpful. We need the stone so that we can convert it into dust so that we can get bone meal, so that we can get things progressing on. A few less people on now, but still, I mean, you're talking activity on a server. That's pretty darn good. I love it. I love it. And honestly, I love the community that we've built. We have very good order. We have very good... It's just good. Nice, friendly people. You name it. I highly, highly recommend it. I do not want to lose those. That is the main thing I am after. Let's not do that. Okay. Okay, let's not do that. All right, good. Good, good, good. All right, let's get a little bit more here. And we're just going to do that down and get more and more and more. That is the name of the game at this point in time. Lots more resources, and we want to eventually work our way to the wonderful and amazing cobble generator. All right, good. That's a great start here. Let's get a little bit more. I think we pretty much have all of the stuff that dirt can drop for us by this point in time. I think we have potatoes, we have sugar cane, we have carrots. I think we have the bulk or majority of the stuff that we do actually require. There we go, and put that down. Excellent. All right, good. Okay, so we'll put all this away. Beautiful. Carrots, good. Spruce, my goose. All right, and we do have a decent amount of the stone pebbles here to get a lot of cobblestone. All right, there we go. Beautiful. 59. That is pretty darn decent and a good little run, if I do say so myself. I could go with a builder's wand of sorts at this point, but I'm not going to. And the reason being is I don't think it's actually worth it. What we're going to get from it just probably isn't going to make it worthwhile. We could also go compressed. Again, not really sure if that's actually going to be worthwhile overall. I think the drop rates are significantly down for that type of thing. So, yeah. One of those things. Make sure that you are looking at the numbers before you start. Before you start sieving things, alright? Because you could run into a situation where you start doing something and that isn't what you intended or isn't what you wanted to have done. Alright, let's get a little bit more of this on there. Good. Another hammer. I probably should look at better hammers, but it's fine. Alright, 35. It's not bad. It's not bad. We might get quite a few resources here, which is good. I am going to burn up these saplings as well. Get some more dirt. Get that going. Sadly, there's no real way to automate this early on. We will look into it later on for sure. But early on like this, there really isn't a way of getting it done. Let's eat some more and carry on. Alright, good. Here we go. Sieving montage, part 4,036,000,000. Because we haven't done this how many times, right? Sky blocks. You know, it's one of those things. I really would love to see them go a different route of resource gathering. One that I've actually recommended is water strainers, and using water strainers to get resources. But a lot of people have been saying, you know, well, that doesn't really fit the skyblock theme per se. You know, it just doesn't really fit what we're looking for. And that's fair. That's perfectly fair. I understand that completely. But at the same time, it would be kind of nice to have something a little bit different than the same old grind, right? Anyways, well, long story short, we'll leave it at that. But all right, there we go. Crucible, get. Beautiful. Now, can we just do this right on top of that? No, we can't. Alright. This is why I got the pickaxe. There we go. We will put you on top of there. Now we have a 1 time. So you can't use a tiny torch. Confirmed. Alright, and we need some cobble. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 cobble in there will give us lava. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It'll give us a bucket of lava. How sweet is that? I think I'm going to do the rest of this as well in the meantime, because why not? We might as well try to get more of the stuff that we're looking for, right? I think I'm going to go dust. I don't know. I don't see a point in doing the other ones. You know what I mean? Let's just take a quick glance here. So that'll give us cactus. That's the only reason to do this. Yeah, they're all the same amount. And in my opinion, like, if you made flint tools, that's a different story. I don't know why you would in this in this iteration of Minecraft. Stone tools are more than acceptable. But if you did, I could see flint being useful for you. If you didn't make flint tools, like I didn't, I don't really see a need of doing the sand or the gravel, other than saving on hammers. Bone meal is going to be infinitely more valuable early on than the others. So, yeah. There we go. We got 3 iron ore. Excellent. That is what I wanted to see. We can smelt those down and get ourselves an iron bucket. Alright. We are progressing quite nicely. We also got some bone meal here. And we have some leftover clay as well. Just lying around. We got a little bit of flint. You know, you're going to need a little bit. We will need to upgrade. Oh, I guess that's the advantage of doing gravel, right? Upgrading to the flint meshes. But I feel like we could probably do that a little bit later on. Just saying. Alright, 1 bucket. Get. What are we at on the achievement books, by the way? Where are we at? Craft hammer. Done. Sieved gravel, sand, dust. I'm clicking it. Make tinker's construct. Bone or flint. I use stone, but it's fine. Make clay. Craft and cook a crucible. Heat a crucible with a torch. And insert stone. Next step is to build that cobble gen. Indeed. So, I would like to work on that step. I'd like to get that step started here. I don't know if we need... I think we need more cobble. I am not sure if the crafting tables... I wonder if anybody else knows. Do the Tinker's crafting tables burn in 1.10.2? It's a good question. I'm sure others have already thought and or tried this either way. So why not ask the beautiful people who have been playing a lot longer than me? Nope, they do not. Excellent. Okay, so we can still... Excellent. We can still use that trick for cobble gen then. Alright, so that'll save on some resources for sure. So we'll do this. We're going to make a few crafting tables. Just a few. And we're going to make, well, quite a few more, to be honest. Let's just do one more stack of 16 here. So the trick is basically this. You craft crafting tables to surround your lava that we're still cooking here so that you can progress forward with your stuff. Alright, this tool station, I'm just gonna slide it over. Oh yeah, the cobble gen itself. Oh, I guess we could do that. That's right, it is in there. Cobble Gen. Yeah, it is. We could do that. We could do that. That's probably easier. Forgot about that. That probably is a lot easier. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. See? Subscribers saving my bacon. And now we have enough crafting tables to last us a long time, right? It's the little rewards that count. It's the little rewards. All right. So we almost have the lava that we are looking for. We already have the water. I'm going to collect the water in the clay bucket because, well, if you put lava in a clay bucket, it's only a one-time use, which is perfectly fine, but it's one of those things. All right? Yeah, no fires. Exactly, no fires. No fires is a good thing. Always. Always a good thing. Oh man, this thing is so... This server, this new dedicated server, we have like 32 gigs. Oh, this is like playing single player. This is amazing. This server. Oh, it's so good. I love it. All right. So we got that. We got that. We can look at farms. We can definitely look at that. We can look at using up these silkworms because that's a waste of space. I think we can do 6 barrels full with a stack because I think it's 10 per. If I'm not mistaken. There we go. Beautiful. All right. Good. Still save a few. It's always a good idea to have a few silkworms lying around for when you need your infested leaves. Oh, I remembered that one. Oh, I remembered that one. We will be definitely looking at getting into the 5x5 sieve. That is going to be very helpful. Very, very helpful. The 3x1 here has already been dramatically helpful. So let's see. What do we need for this? Cobble gem. We need some cobble. We need a piece of glass. And that's about it. Okay. I did use up all my cobble. So let's get a little bit more. Very nice. Okay. Is that enough? That's 4. All right. Need a little bit more. Yeah, it's going to give us what? That's going to give us enough, right? Beautiful. Okay. We might as well make that last one. Save it. Okay, so there's our cobble. Good. We got some more melons as well. Always advantageous. Okay. Good. So we got that. Actually, no, that's the perfect amount, isn't it? Because we need to hammer this down into sand. Yeah, because we need to make glass. See? I was thinking so far ahead, my brain didn't even realize it. All right, we're going to put that in there. We're going to get a couple of mini charcoal again because we're only smelting one item. So very recommended. There we go. We have our lava bucket. We have our water or water clay bucket. All we need is our piece of glass. No? No? Water. Glass. Minecraft. Cobble. Lava. Water. Does it have to be both clay or both iron? It might have to be. It's kind of looking that way, doesn't it? Interesting. And we can't convert that. Alright, so we got a bit of a situation here. We need one more piece of clay. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. And we need one more cobble, too. I tell ya. I tell ya. The little things, right? It's the little things that always get you when you play these games. and the things that you don't even realize. Okay, good. Let's get one more piece of dust. We need a little bit of clay. And that will allow us to get another clay-fired bucket, which means we will be good to go to make this recipe successfully. Because it is not letting us, or not allowing us, to do it with the iron lava bucket that we do have. So let's do that. We'll put that away. We'll get the 2 clay. So this will be the first one here. Boom. Water. This one, we're going to put that... Where are we going to put that? We will put that... Where do we want to put that? That is a great question. You know what? We'll just do this quickly. Boop, 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 boop. Place it, pick it up. Okay, good. So now, by theory, it should work, right? Ah, beautiful. Cobblestone gen. Excellent. And we got 1 clay bucket back because it only had water in it. So no issues there. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. All right. Okay, so we got the cobble gen. Sweet. How does this thing work? Okay. All right. Okay. How do we get it out? Well, we can break it. That's one way. We probably need to hopper it, don't we? We probably need to hopper it out. I don't have the iron at this point in time. So we're just going to put it down. I doubt a chest on top works. Give it a try. We always need another chest anyways. Yeah, negative. 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 I'm assuming it needs a hopper, right? Yeah, that's okay. We will work towards that. I'm pretty sure that is the case, that we need a hopper. And that's fine. It's something that we can work on. We got a cobble gen, though, and now we're looking into the next step on, you know, the whole Sky Factory thing. Or just click. What do you mean? I'm so confused. What do you mean by click? Do I literally have to stand here and click? Okay, I have 38. So we have 9 in there. Yeah, we definitely need to work on getting that to... Oh. Oh! Ew. So as it makes them, you can just click and get them out. Okay, so that's fine. That's perfectly fine. So we can go and do those things up there. We can come back and boom, 5 more cobble. Oh, that works great. And then we can also look to upgrade it as well. Once we get some iron and stuff like that. Tier 2, I assume that they just generate faster and faster as you go. So that's great. I am perfectly fine with that system. So that leads us into kind of progressing on from there, doesn't it? Where we look at upgrades and progression even more so. This is the point where we'd probably look at things like the builder's wands and whatnot of the worlds to make sure that we are progressing at as quick as possible of a pace. I think I'm going to do some gravel because we do need the flint. We definitely need the flint for the... we need the flint for the upgraded meshes. And I'm probably also going to look at an actual area, maybe a sieving area or something like that, where we can maybe look at building something. And I'll probably just build it off camera, or like start working our way out there, and we'll build a little area for our sieves to go in. I think that's going to be a good way to go. I think we're going to call it about here. I'm pretty sure I've recorded long enough. I'm really tired. I'm staying up way too late for this. But what can you do, right? You only live once, right? Come on now. I'm still young. It's fine. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure you slap that like button, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. Let me know again down in the comments if you guys would like to potentially see the whole idea of the Infinity Evolved Expert 1710. If there's any ideas about that, or if I should dabble in that. I'm going to, like I said, carry on and progress on with the Kappa mode as much as I feel like playing it. That's basically my stance at this point. I do feel like playing it, but at the moment, my one setback is Galacticraft, is really making me not want to play it. So that's something that I need to work on and work through and get beyond. Okay. So, anyways, as I collect my cobble, I think we're just going to leave it there, ladies and gentlemen. I think that's about where we're going to call it. I think we're going to carry on and progress. I might spread out the base a little bit. Start looking into, doing that. Maybe move the Tinker's stuff into a Tinker's area. Maybe set up these crucibles and barrels and whatnot somewhere else. I don't know. I haven't fully decided on that yet. So there's a lot of little things that I need to look at. Anyways, that's it. Bye-bye for now.